What's up guys, my name's Dante and thank you very much for watching another video. Today I'm talking about something that I hear most of my friends talk about, that everywhere I go in the world people are talking about this topic, and that's stress. But it's the way that people talk about it that interests me the most. We talk about stress as though it's something that's real, and that's not to say that we don't feel stress. But what I mean is that we feel stress much more than we have to, and in my experience I was living life completely full of stress. Everything worried me, whether I was going to be able to pay rent or pass a test or get the job that I wanted. All of these things stressed me out, and what I noticed is that it was weighing me down. You know, these videos that I make are about creating goals for ourselves and growing, and it can be so much harder to grow if we weigh ourselves down with all of these things that don't exist. And let me talk about that a little bit. Let me explain what I mean by don't exist. You know, if we talk about stress and if somebody asks us what we're stressed about, well, we tend to talk about our worries and say things like, well, what if this happens? And that right there, that little saying, what if, lets us know that what we are talking about does not exist. It is the fear and the worry of what may happen in the future that holds us down. And that is the point of today's video, is that we do not have to be weighed down by what if anymore. If you're interested in not being stressed anymore, if you're interested in being able to go after your goals and not think about what if, or if you do think about what if, we're focused on what if I accomplish my goal, and that's the only thing we're concerned with. So if you're interested in doing that, let me explain how. See, what I've learned is that my habit in the beginning, the early part of my life, and for many years, the habit was to think about a goal and then tell myself, what if I don't accomplish? Or if I'm not even thinking about a goal, just having these doubts and fears of the future, what if this happens? And I started training myself, and I started realizing that when I said what if, I immediately started telling myself that that didn't exist. That what was true for me was that I was going to go after it no matter what. And I was going to be able to experience life not weighed down by the what ifs and the fears and the doubts. You know, they can be important to experience sometimes, and let me say that they do come up for me in my life, but the point is, as soon as I have that feeling in my chest of worry or doubt, the immediate thought afterwards is that it doesn't exist, and I don't have to leave a place for that in my life. I will tell you that it didn't happen for me overnight, but when I was able to retrain myself and to create a habit of not worrying about the future, not worrying about what if, not worrying about the doubt and the fear, I was able to accomplish goals. I was able to grow because I wasn't worried about what others might think or the possibility of failure. I suggest to anybody who's watching this video who doesn't like the feeling of stress, or who thinks they feel too much stress, to practice this. When it comes up in our life, remind ourselves that we do not have to think about what's going to happen tomorrow. We live our lives according to the principles we understand and what we know is good and what we know will help us and other people. Thank you guys very much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.